in Spanish for the sound of my voice. Forever, you're going to know this is a real, true book of our history. Read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
That's how serve what?
Serve thine enemies.
I thought we were all friends. God said we have enemies. Did you know that the white man that put you in good old America to have you pine and pick up after them and build, God called, you're going to be serving your enemy.
Bring it out.
No more. So don't worry about that. Just worry about things live. Don't hunt this love. This is what I'm telling you. And make sure you pay at the end. We're not going to do that. We're going to give you thus save the Lord from the beginning. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1.
Read.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Did Moses speak to the whole world?
Unto all Israel.
So God spoke unto all. He gave laws to Moses to speak to the Israelites. Period. I can't find no other nations that he's going to go speak to. I'm just going to give you the first one. Give me 28. We're going to get to the clip notes. I know you ain't got press for time. Read.
Verse 28. Chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
God said, this shall come to pass. So this was something that was going to happen if things weren't met. Read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If we do not keep God's commandments, which is our heritage, which we were born up to do. It's like I come from a Haitian household. Part of my heritage is that we don't eat from other people. That's what we were growing up with. I don't know why they get in the country they do voodoo, so they don't want you to catch them. I understand that part, but a heritage was given to you from generations. It's like this. This Bible is teaching you this. This should have never been taught to you through a Bible. It should have just been our life being lived. You understand? Things happen. That's why this had to be written. So we never forget. That's why they say, remember the Sabbath day? That means when they tell you remember it, that means we kept it. You didn't remember. So what happened? Why we gotta be remembering? Something happened.
Whatever questions that you might have. Ask whatever question, right?
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
all these what?
These curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So God has put over 600 commandments, law, statutes, and commandments in this Bible that we were supposed to keep. When Moses read this, we agreed, we all said, amen, we're going to keep them. And what happened? We broke God's promise. Now, I'm going to show you what happened, because when we broke it, and this was written way before reading this, read, 1 second, read Isaiah 46 and 10. I want to make sure y'all understand forever this day that this is your heritage. This was written way before anything ever happened to us. This is a prophetic book. Read it.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 46, verse 10.
Read.
Declaring the end from the beginning.
What did God say?
Declaring the end from the beginning.
God declared the end from the beginning. So when people come around and say, oh, this is a white man's book, why are you reading it? God said he declared what was going to happen to the Israelites before it even happened. Our end was written. You understand? Go back to Deuteronomy.
Shall see, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
So for breaking the commandments, did this not happen to us? Read that again.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Was that true? When they took us from the shores of Africa, were we not given to another people?
Yeah.
Read.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
So when you watch Hello Uncle Tom or Kunta Kinte, those movies depict 12 years a slave, what has happened to it. Though you don't remember it, the depiction comes back, and now you think, yeah, how can they do that to you? God spoke it. We didn't keep our end of the bargain. God said, you know what? I gotta put y'all in slavery. So the white man physically put us there, but we let it happen. You understand? We put ourselves there. Read.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
Read.
The fruit of thy land and all thy labors.
So the brother was just talking about, oh, we're from Haiti, the fruit of your land. Though this land, or Jamaica, that land so-called belongs to you, but the things that, the minerals and the natural resources to make you rich, to make you a stronger nation, you can't even pull out of the land. So is it really yours? We're just enslaved people. No matter where this color, this body follows me, I'm a slave. You understand? Read.
Shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
So a nation that we didn't know, we didn't grow up with these nations. They grew up and they took this from our land. They stripped our land. Read.
And thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always.
What, read that again?
And thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always.
God said we will suffer oppression. How are we not? This day still in oppression. Can a woman boil some water without getting shot? In our own home, that is oppression. You understand? Read.
So that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes.
1 second. I'm going to hit the bangers. How do we get to these shores? How do we get these shores? How do we get these shores of Haiti, shores of America, shores of Africa, shores of any place that we were oppressed? How do we get there? With what?
Hello.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48.
You blacks and Spanish for the sound of my voice. Forever, you're going to know this is a real, true book of our history. Read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
That's how serve what?
Serve thine enemies.
I thought we were all friends. God said we have enemies. Did you know that the white man that put you in good old America, to have you pine and pick up after them and build, God called, you're going to be serving your enemies. God called them enemies. Do you understand?
Shalom Israel, Most High in Christ bless. Scan that QR code that you will see on the screen. Because guess what? We trying to push this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Let's push this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Stop playing games.
Make sure you subscribe to all our channels. We're pushing the truth.
Make sure you subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Stop playing games.
Do you understand that? It's just like this. You ever hear that saying, y'all fight like cats and dogs? Cats and dogs are truly enemies. But once you take a young cat and a young dog, they grow, they bond, they forget their nature. And you forget their nature too. You like, oh, that's a good lion. That lion will tear you up. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst.
In hunger and in thirst. So if you guys are thirsty for something, we don't make reservoirs. We don't even control them.
Brother, what's going on?
You understand?
All right, you paying attention?
Read.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness. Clothing, the clothes on your back. Where do you get it from?
From the beginning.
We don't make the textiles.
Ever since I came
Read.
down south.
And in want of all things.
So in want of all things, if you want to go right now
Demon.
to Dominican Republic, what do you need? Yes, you need a passport. So they would make it hard for you to go back and forth on this earth. But I thought this was the land of the free. I thought we even free to have that thought. No, you're free to think the way they want you to think. You understand? Right. Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. Where? Give me that. So when same thing. I got a dog, Cane Corso. I love my dog a lot. I put a chain around his neck. Why? Why would I put a chain around my dog's neck? To make sure he don't go. Hey, you go too far. Hey, yeah.
Gotta go now.
But keep it in line. But not only keep his body in line, I want him to always remember that. Hey, I got you. Yes. But now, once they took the chains off our necks, what happened to us? We good slaves. Because now they don't have to tell us to eat pork. We eat it willingly.
Right.
We eat pig. What is that? Intestines. What's that thing called? Chitlins. That means you bypass the chicken breast. Oh, the pig breast. Oh, we're not supposed to. But you bypass everything, and you go inside of an intestine, and you eat that. You clean it, eat it. Because the change is still on you.
Right. That's all you had to eat back then.
100%.
So it's carried over.
But that's what I'm saying. Now you have the choice to not eat. Without it, you still eat it. That chain is still here. It's not around your neck anymore. It's on your mind.
That's right. Right.
You understand?
And that's why I say that so subconscious brain.
Yes.
That you're just doing it without thinking.
Yes. No, but that's true control. That's true control. I can let, whenever I can take, and I have a shot collar for my dog too.
You got this one allowed him
No, but this what goes on too. Whenever I can let my animal run around, what does that mean? Whenever I can let my animal run around, my dog, if I can walk him without a leash, what does that mean?
You know you have control.
That's it.
Bring it on.
That's it. I don't have to leash you around your neck. I done gave you enough food and enough drinks and enough pig knuckles to sustain you.
But we're controlled by our economy.
100%.
And the level that we're subconscious on. Low income, poverty, marginal.
100%. But that's why, go back to Psalms 2, verse 1. That's what I was reading. 100%.
I was talking to one of your brothers.
Officer, right, score 9, right here. Read that.
Psalms.
Chapter 2, verse 1.
Psalms chapter 2, verse 1.
Read that.
Why do the heathen rage?
The Bible say, why are the other nations are enraged with us? Why do they hate us so much? Read.
And the people imagine a vain thing.
And that's where I come to you. And our people imagine vain things. They think now, Kamala Harris, imagine vain things. Vain. You know what vain means?
Yeah, I know what vain means.
Where we imagine vain things. That's in our imagination. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, it's our, when I say we imagine, the Bible says imagine vain things, meaning voting is coming up. We believe if we vote for the right person, things are going to change. I've been on this earth for most of us. I've been on this earth for 42 years, right? And I walked through Queens, I walked through Brooklyn, I walked through Staten Island, I walked through Bronx, Long Island, and you don't see change. You seen a black president already. And did Obama change something for us? We think the game that they're playing, they made for us to win.
No, it's
so that's why the Bible says, read that again.
Why do the heathen rage? And the people imagine a vain thing.
And our people, we imagine unprofitable things. We believe if we vote this October, we're going to get the right person in power that's going to change our life. We're just looking for the right master. We're looking for the right master.
And that's a joke.
That's the whole point.
What is the nation? Nation is men leading by example.